Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I have my leader here. Should I introduce her or she introduce herself?
I'll introduce myself.
Okay,
Hi everyone, my name is Phoenix and I'm finding myself. I found myself.
Really? Okay.
I'm activating myself.
Okay.
Sure, we're on the journey to greatness, period.
Oh, that's nice. That's a very good introduction. Why did you choose the name Phoenix?
Okay, I think this is going to be the first time I'm saying this on camera.
Okay.
So the reason I chose the name Phoenix is because the bird Phoenix represents death and rebirth. A lot of people, when they hear the word death, they feel very scary, but death is where life begins. Basically, it's just like light and darkness, black and white. People always want to light, white, everything this way, and like shun everything that feels like dark, and there's the word I'm looking for, but you get the point.
Like grey.
Yeah. So the idea is, if you do not die, you cannot live. Take for example, perfect analogy, plants.
Okay.
When you take a seed is full of so much potential of what it could be.
Yeah.
How much it could multiply, but until that seed goes into the ground, darkness, and dies, death, it cannot come out into the light and produce a lot. So Phoenix represented the death to the seed self, which was the version of myself that was everything others wanted me to be, for the birth of myself that is everything I and God wants me to be. That makes sense, right?
Of course, it makes a whole lot of sense. A lot of persons do not understand this, and a lot of persons will go to their grave not understanding this.
Which is sad.
Thanks for sharing. At least this number of persons already know that they need to die to something so that they can live to something. So thanks for sharing that. And let me start by saying, although that was where we're supposed to start, we're supposed to tell us where we are. And this is UNILAG Lagoon Front.
Yes, we are in the exotic lagoon front of UNILAG.
And right in front of us we have the
Third Milan Bridge, which we would show you,
of course. And probably when we edit, you'll see all of the
beautiful water scenery that we have.
So I think this is a very good way to talk about Nigeria. Yes, because this is a very particular thing as regarding Nigeria. This is, now look at the very beautiful UNILAG.
Very exotic waterfronts.
Yes, and the waterfront, but we are not making
the most optimal use
of this. I will show you a video where you can see fishes just at the water side, just close to the land. I can't call this the beach. Is this the bay or something?
I think there's a word for it.
Yeah. So imagine there's a problem in Nigeria and 85% of the fish we eat are imported. Why can't we make use of our lagoon to rear the kinds of fish we need to eat? As I said, Nigeria is a very beautiful place, and a lot of beauty can't be seen unless they have been refined. Gold, for example, if you should see raw gold, you wouldn't appreciate it. You would see it as an ugly thing and probably throw it away, and you wouldn't know that it is gold. And until someone picks it up and says, oh, this is good, before you now begin to appreciate it. But you won't appreciate as much as when it's already refined, it has gone through fire, and then you can now appreciate the beauty of gold.
From that angle, I want to bring something to our consciousness. One of the things you would notice is how we lack appreciation for ourselves. I'm sure out of the millions of people that will get to see this video at any particular time would recognize within themselves that there's a lot about yourself that you do not know and you do not appreciate. And that is what we communicate with our environment, our country being Nigeria. We have so much, like this is not even a conversation of today, it's something we keep hearing it. We have so much this, we have so much that, we have so much that. But we that own it, I guess that's what they say, proximity and familiarity breeds contempt. When you are too close to something, when you have something in abundance, you do not appreciate it. You that own yourself, that live in yourself, you do not appreciate yourself. And that same culture is what shows up in how we handle our things as a community called Nigeria. Oil, crude oil, which is the raw, stinking, dirty, disrupting material is what is bought from us, taken to the abroad, refined into, if I tell you how many things which many of us don't even know,
yes,
that is made from crude oil, even tires,
yeah, there is a kind of this
even this t-shirt,
yes, that can be made, yeah,
exactly, and then they
from
make
the
all
waste
of, they
crude.
buy the raw materials from us,
give
make
us all
all
these
of these
petroleum
things,
products
so
and keep all of that.
a single product that they make
Yes.
out of this thing, they will now resell it to us at higher percentages,
yeah,
while still having all of those things left, selling it. The Vaseline that you import,
it's
all of those things is still from crude oil. Those are petroleum products. So those are the issues that we have. Lack of appreciation, and lack of appreciation, I feel, comes from lack of understanding and knowledge. Because I feel like if we know more about ourselves, because me, before I start talking about government, the country, I always talk, look to the man in the mirror, yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, if you don't appreciate yourself, is the reason why you would not know certain things and you wouldn't appreciate them either. So,
and let's bring that home to our present location. yes, to be more specific, look at this place. We already told you that this is behind us is UNILAG, and in front of us is the Third Mainland Bridge. I'm going to show you a video of just few feet
in
from
front
where
of
we
us.
are. You would see, I can already see more than 20
structure.
Even before we get to that, I can see more than 20 fishes that can be read and we can probably eat and something. Then that aside, like she said, rehabilitated structures that were constructed over 20 years ago, probably 30 or 40 years ago,
probably
and
when this school was built.
And probably I'll look into it and see how old UNILAG is, and that shows all of this. And we need to look at this and see how that Nigerians can have maintenance structure and from that generate money.